attend a lot of spiritual functions, I mean churches and all that. Believe me, spiritual is one thing that you mustn't leave. Because our life is all about spirituality. We must have connection to God. You see, people don't believe in God. It's okay. That's their own belief. But God is present in every human being. So when you talk to somebody, you're actually talking to a God that you cannot see. So spiritually, you must have that respect for human being. Means you're having respect for God. So that is what spirituality is all about. It's not just pray 5 days a day, 5 weeks a day, and do things like what the Bible says. You do things what the Bible says. You do things what Bhagavad Gita say, and all that stuff. But if you're not respecting human, there's no point going to be a spiritual leader. Spiritual leader means you must respect and learn from people. That is what spiritual for me is.
You are special people, special guys. You come from India, grew up in Malaysia, working in Australia, and now you to become a startup and big entrepreneur in Vietnam. You have any experience and share your experience in cross culture and especially working in cross culture?
Yeah, I've got huge experience working with multicultural countries. Like you see, when I worked in Malaysia or in Southeast Asia, I got to deal with a lot of cultures, like the Thai, Vietnamese, Indonesians, Malaysians, Singaporeans, Japanese, Koreans, mixed culture, and everybody has got their own way of doing it, and their language. Language was a barrier, but this is not a stopper, because we still overcame. We try to adapt their culture, to their working style, to their local culture, and we mixed it up. We built the business by having understanding of their culture. Without culture, there is no tradition. There is no tradition, you cannot learn their culture. So if you're learning somebody's language, you're actually learning their culture and their tradition. So that is what we focus on. We respect their culture, we respect their tradition, we learn their language. When we learn, we improve together. And again, in Australia, it was a different thing. Australia was a westernized culture, and they use a lot of unwanted words. But we still adapt to the culture, because, come on, we are there to earn money, to earn our living. We want to build ourselves. We want to learn more experience. So what they say, in your right, left out. Just adopt their knowledge, adopt their experience, and bring it. So that is what I do. I learn all that, I bring here, I share the experience with the locals, with everybody. And that gives me solid foundation to interact with people. And I understand how hard it is for people like, especially the Asians, when they go out to Western countries, how hard it is to build our reputation there. It's very hard, really, really hard, experience talk. But what I learn, I bring over here, I share with everyone. So that gives everybody ease feeling to mix around. So that's how culture is super.
Okay, good.